there's a chance that I'm going to greatly regret making this episode when a gold miner discovers gold. The gold miner doesn't go to all the other gold miners and say, hey, the gold's over here, guys. I found it. That's not what you're supposed to do when you think you've discovered gold. But look, I have a promise to my listeners that I will share everything that I am learning. On this show, there are no secrets. Unless somebody tells me to keep something a secret, then I keep it a secret. But if I can share it, I do. Because that's what gets me to stand out. And that's how I bring value to everybody listening. And so I'm going to do something that I will probably regret and share how I just got 1.3 million impressions and 2,000 link clicks for 60 cents on Twitter ads. To put this in perspective, another reason that I am making this podcast, even though when I found this, I learned this today, because actually yesterday I thought Twitter ads were dead. And then I tried something different, and today they popped off. And I refreshed my email as I was coming back from a bike ride. I took a break from doing my Pomodoro sessions, a break from work. I biked around a park here in Brooklyn, New York. And as I was walking home from parking my bike, I refreshed my email and I see that I have all these new email signups. And I know that it's coming from the campaign that I started, from the Twitter ad campaign that I started, to my newsletter, edwardsturm.com/newsletter. You should check it out. I share everything that I'm learning, just like this podcast. I share everything that I'm learning with marketing. It's once a week. This podcast is every day. The Edward Show. This podcast, this is episode 45. I believe it's 45 of The Edward Show. My daily podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. And the newsletter, edwardsturm.com, goes out every Sunday, edwardsturm.com/newsletter. You can check it out there. But I got all these email signups to this newsletter, and I knew that it was because of this ad that I started that had started to do okay when I left for the bike ride, but I wasn't sure if it was going to go anywhere. And then when I refresh and I see that I have like 10 new email signups, I get really excited and I say, I'm going to keep this a secret. I'm not going to share it. But here's what happens. I'm drawing this out. I'm making you work for it. Here's what happens. I put up a TikTok. So actually, I was going to make a TikTok about Jean-Michel Basquiat and how he got famous. Actually, his story on how he got big is pretty interesting. I want to make a video about that. But it's late, and I ended up working all day on Twitter ads, learning everything, testing so many different things. And it became time. I put up a video every day on TikTok and IG Reels, everywhere else. I do this every day. The video comes out on all the platforms simultaneously. I do this every day. I started November 1st, and it was an hour ago, or an hour and a half ago is 8 p.m. here. I go to sleep around 11 so I can wake up at 6, and I said, I don't have time to put together a thoughtful video on Basquiat, and I'm excited about Twitter ads. And I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but it's easy content, and it's good content, and it's exciting content, and so I did it. I made the video about Twitter ads, and immediately the video starts doing well. It comes out simultaneously. I use a tool. It's called reusevideo.com to make all my videos come out in one place simultaneously with no watermark. Whenever I release a video on TikTok, it comes out to IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter. Comes out everywhere simultaneously with no TikTok watermark. The tool is reusevideo.com. That's what I use. And it comes out on IG Reels. And it also, this TikTok does well on IG Reels as well. People comment on it. People I know comment on it. People want to hear this podcast. And so even though I said I wasn't going to do it, a huge regret that I would have would be waking up tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. seeing that this video about what I have learned had gone viral and this podcast wasn't up, because at the end of the video, the call to action is, if you want to learn how I do this, go to edwardspod.com, and that takes you to my podcast. so you can hear this. And my regret would be that the video went viral and this podcast wasn't there for people to listen to, and I wasn't able to capitalize off of that. And that's why I'm making it. That's why I'm making this right now. All right, let's break it down. Let me tell you what I did. Let me open up my Twitter ads dashboard. So first of all, you can't run Twitter ads. You should know this. You can't run Twitter ads unless you have, it was Twitter Blue before. Now it's like X verified. I don't know what but it's the thing that you got to pay for monthly, the monthly premium, Twitter X premium that you got to get, just the normal premium. That's the way to run ads. And for me, it took me 6 days, 5 to 6 days to get verified. So if you're listening now and this is something you want to do, start the verification process now. I think the monthly payment is like $8 to $12 a month for Twitter Premium. And you can't run ads unless you are verified on Twitter. That's how it works. And honestly, it's great because it makes the ad platform less competitive for me. Part of the reason I'm okay with sharing this is so few people actually act on the cool things that they hear. And so, and there are some caveats also with this. Like, I'm doing well, but like, I don't know how valuable all these clicks are. And I discovered all of this today. So we're going to find out. I'm probably going to share a lot more over the coming episodes as well. So stay tuned. Once you get verified, it's time to set up your first ad. What do? Don't do advanced ads. Do simple ads. I learned this the hard way. I started trying to do advanced ads. I thought I was so advanced. It's complicated. The advanced ads, complicated, buggy. I thought I wouldn't get good results with simple ads. No, use simple ads. They make it really easy. I thought Twitter was dead because Twitter just killed off their promoted accounts ads, where you can actually have like a follow call to action, where the call to action on the ad is a big follow button. I thought Twitter ads was done because they killed this off. And just as an experiment, I started running engagement ads. Well, first I wanted to see if reach ads would get me a lot of reach. So there's 4 ads. There's reach ads, engagement ads, website click ads, and then there are ads for, I don't remember. So I'm going to check right now because I don't remember and I want to see. You go to simple, you hit next, then it takes you to these 4. And then there's keywords ads. I haven't used keywords ads. I've used reach, engagement, and website traffic. Reach ads, the one time I tried it, which was a few days ago, didn't work. Didn't get me good reach. Did not work well. Engagement ads got me a lot of engagement. And so I started running ads, basically telling people to follow me. And these ads weren't working, and I got really frustrated, and I put the dumbest ad copy that I could think of. I said, "You will make more money if you follow me." And I said this as a joke, and I opened up replies on, that's something else that I do. I open up replies on all the ads so anybody can reply, because I wanted people to belittle me and deride me. I just wanted engagement. And what happened was, it was so dumb, people started following me. And the ads started performing really well. I was being shown to a lot of people. So I started getting all these followers. And then today I thought, let me try this for some other things. Like, let me try this for my newsletter. And then the newsletter started doing well. And then I said, let me try doing this for a podcast platform that I'm an affiliate for. And that campaign is up to, let me tell you right now, 1,450,000 impressions for 68 cents. 2,246 link clicks. That's for an affiliate site. Now, have any of those people converted? And here's where it turns dark. Not from what I can tell. On the affiliate dashboard, I don't see them converting. But the way that I target, so much to talk about. The way that I target is I do global targeting. Here's exactly the targeting that I do to get these crazy results. Global targeting, I target English speakers. I target people who have an interest in startups. And then I put in the keyword Y Combinator. And then I turn on optimized targeting. I let Twitter basically like learn and figure out who to target. And that's what I do. And people are engaging with the tweets. They're responding. And actually, so my newsletter one, which is doing pretty well, I got basically 30 newsletter signups for let me see, 60 cents. Yeah, 60 cents as well. 60 cents, 30 newsletter signups. So that's basically I'm paying 2 cents a signup. Are these people real? How do I know they're not bots? Well, I have a follow-up when someone signs up to my newsletter. I ask them like, hey, what do you do? And I'm getting a lot of responses from people. So not only are people actually like replying to the tweets, to the ads, they are also replying to my autoresponder for my email newsletter. So these are real people. But I think the reason that they are not converting for the affiliate product, for the podcast matching platform affiliate product, I think the reason that they're not converting there is because they are from low GDP per capita places and they probably just can't afford it. But I would suspect that if the offer was a bit lower, they'd be able to, or if it was a free product, they'd be able to do that. I just started running ads to a free app that we have. And I'll know tomorrow if these ads are converting. But right off the bat, that's how I'm getting these really crazy results. And I'm still getting pretty good results. If like one conversion on this affiliate product, on the podcast affiliate product gets me, I think it gets me like $60 essentially. So if I run, $10 worth of ads and I'm getting one sign up, that's still pretty good. That's still very positive unit economics. And yeah, I almost forgot to share something really important. I'll share it in a second. But I have another campaign going. I'm targeting US, UK, and Canada. And I have so far on this 1,029 impressions. I've spent 44 cents and it's given me 2 link clicks. So that's much higher GDP per capita. Those people from an economic standpoint are more valuable. But if you have something where you want people to spread some news, or you want them to spread your product, or you want them to be brand ambassadors in some way, and it's the people's voices that matter, geography doesn't matter as long as they speak the language that you are picking. I think doing it my way works pretty well, which again is global targeting. Pick your language, pick an interest. By interest, I'm specifying startups because I talk about technology and business. And I also specify Y Combinator, which is the top startup accelerator in the world. I cover a lot of stuff from Y Combinator on this podcast. I think this might be the final thing that I want to say. And this is a word of warning. This is a word of warning because I've had people comment, oh, I ran $20 worth of Twitter ads and I only got 20 impressions or 20 clicks. Here's the word of warning. The word of warning is start with a $1 a day ad spend. Wait a couple of days and then slowly scale up. One time, all of my campaigns going on right now, I have the daily limit to $1 a day. Let me tell you what happened when I forgot to do that. I had another one, and this was I think a month and a half ago, and I was still getting good results then, but not like I am now. I was getting I would spend $1 and get like 130,000 impressions, which is still phenomenal. But that's not 1.4 million impressions for 65 cents. Phenomenal. This is like what I'm getting now is stupid. And so anyway, I would spend $1 and get 130,000 impressions. And one time I forgot the default daily limit is set to $100. One time I forgot to change it to $1 and I let the ad run. And within 3 minutes of the campaign starting, it algorithmically spent 22 out of the $100. A lot of people think if you're spending $1 and you're getting 2 million impressions, then if you spend $5, you'll get 10 million impressions. But that's not how it works. What happened was, in those 3 minutes, $22 were spent. I got 3,000 impressions. And I don't even remember how many link clicks. It wasn't a lot. No one converted. And it was just a big waste of $20. And so start with $1 daily ad spend and scale up from there. When you start getting good results, you'll be very tempted to scale up fast. I will caution you not to do that. Scale up slowly. And that's how I'm getting these crazy results. That's everything that I know. How valuable will these people be? We will see. I've gotten 30 new signups to my newsletter today so far. I hope everyone listening, I hope you find this valuable. I hope you sign up as well. I would love to have you be a part of the newsletter, edwardsturm.com/newsletter. And we'll see how many of these 30 people turn into valuable subscribers. I don't know. So far, I've sent, like I said, 2,200 people to that affiliate site. 0 have converted into paying customers. However, I've spent 68 cents. If I spend several more dollars, or even 20 more dollars, and one person converts, that's pretty good. Positive unit economics. You know what's so crazy? At the beginning of this episode, I just did not want to share all of this. I wanted to keep it. I wanted to greedily keep it to myself. And I feel so good after sharing this. The truth will set you free. When I learn some crazy stuff, I need to share it. And that's why I have this podcast. This is episode 45 of The Edwards Show. Yo, thank you so much for tuning in. It is 9:48 p.m. on a Saturday night in New York City. And now I'm going to go edit this podcast and put it up. And I hope all of you enjoy it. And then I'm going to go to sleep and wake up tomorrow, 6 a.m., meditate on the East River with the fog rolling over lower Manhattan. The cool autumn air is starting to flow into New York. It's so nice here. If anyone's listening and you want to say hi, say hi. Say hi to me here in New York. Say hi to me over email. Let me know if you like the podcast. Let me know if you like the content, if you like the email, if you like the videos, if you like the TikToks, the Reels, everything. Let me know. Episode 45 of The Edwards Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.